Hi, we're Lynn and Owen, and we're on a search for the best state park in Tennessee. So today, we're at Cedars of Lebanon State Park.
Reviews on Google and other sites rate this as one of Tennessee's best parks. At the end of the video, we'll come back and rank this based upon the things that are important to us. First, we have to get here.
It's always cool when the very first thing you have to do is pretty challenging, and this turn to get off of this deck here, man, it's a little tight. These big concrete poles over here look like it could be a problem. Lynn just told me I'm going off, but I'm doing that on purpose. So I have plenty of swing. Here we go. Favorite thing to do, Mommy. It is. Well, crap. Right here's the power cord. See it on the ground back there? Won't reach. We pulled too far up. We have a perfect situation, perfect spot, but we're going to have to temporarily hook back up about 3 feet and unhitch again. Dadgummit.
Now we're going to hop in the truck, maybe go to the visitor center and go for a hike. One of the things that's cool about this hike is you're in the middle of all the cedar trees, but then the limestone glades that show up are areas like this where nothing much at all will grow. And so then little flowers and other things pop up, and your wife, who likes flowers, go find them, won't you?
Yeah, I know. Looking for all the, there's supposed to be a lot of wildflowers here.
So tonight over this open flame, we're having barbecue chicken breast. We also have a cast iron skillet, asparagus, and mashed potatoes. Wait. You know it smells good when someone walks by and says, "Good God, man, I'm eating here tonight instead of going to town." Gourmet feast here, simple one. So these potatoes go out to Chuck. You know who you are, Mr. Echo Man, works for the Navy. He made us a meal one time in Jacksonville, Florida. And he made these potatoes, these exact same potatoes.
Main Street potatoes. And,
Put them in the microwave.
and they're really, really good. Just add a little butter and a little sour cream, and they're really, really good. Chicken looks awesome.
There's a chicken asparagus with truffle and black garlic. Perfectly cooked. Let's see how it does.
Something about cooking on the fire.
I'm gonna try something. I don't think you need the knife
Oh, really? You can cut it with a
to
fork?
cut it.
Yeah.
I think you can literally cut it with a fork. Little mashed potatoes. Truffle and black garlic. Asparagus. God, that might be the best part. It really might be.
Really?
Yeah, it might be. The girl gets a bite. What do you think? 5? Man, I'm full, fat, and happy.
Me too. That was great. Thank you.
That was an awesome meal. What are you wanting, buddy? Oh, you couldn't get to your food? Oh, I'm sorry. You were on your little lead, weren't you? I'm sorry, buddy.
Good morning from Cedars of Lebanon. Maggie doing her thing this morning. Laying out in the sun. Does it feel good? How's my girl?
As usual, we're out for our morning walk, and it is a beautiful morning today. It is Friday, May 8th, and we have big plans today. If you don't know, for the longest time, music was my life. Literally, it's what I did for a living. And so today we're going to go into Nashville. That's the reason we stayed here. Closest state park you can stay at to get into Nashville. Pretty easy to hop on the interstate and get right off. So that's what we're going to do. But first, we have to make sure we walk the crap out of Maggie. Literally. This is a beautiful section here of the campground. You have a dog, that's what you end up doing. She'll lay around and wait for a long time on us. But then she eventually says, it's time to go. I think she needs to do it both to go to the bathroom, but also to explore and just, I don't know, look around and feel like she's doing something fun. It's one of the most fun things we think she does. And it's really cool to be a pup parent that you get to take her around to do that. Maggie, this is just the squirrel capital of Tennessee, isn't it? And leave them a message. Tell them the new sheriff's in town. Her name's Maggie. I bet a little girl's gonna want to chase those. Be quiet, Daddy, I'm hunting. She has that tail down. That's her hunting position. Watch. Oh. She about jerks her mom's arm off every single time.
keep right.
So, you know, we keep trying to talk ourselves into getting back into a van, but this is stressful in the truck. I can't imagine in a bigger RV or van like that. It would just be, we would choose probably not to do it.
Probably.
We probably would choose just to stay at the campground, and whatever happens at the campground is what happens.
And we might go venture off around the campground,
Right.
stuff like that, but not go into a big city.
Yeah, this is
going to be a zoo.
a zoo.
But hey, if you're here this close, you got to go.
I'm a
Get
monkey.
your big girl panties on and let's go.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
Don't know how much this is going to cost, but we found us a parking lot that we're parked in, and should be fine, and we'll go explore.
Big valley, beautiful sight. Coming in quick, a little low in tide. Gonna catch you just right, pull you up to outer space. Wasn't that a good day? Red guitar, purple haze, stick love in the ball was all you needed. Sing me back, mama, sing me back. 'Cause I'd give it all and more to that man. Oh, one day. Ain't that a beautiful sound? Hear the band and accuse the crowd, and they cry loud, get out of here. It's gone. Wasn't that a good year? Money and cars and souvenirs, a big backyard and a big black dog, and a hole to put your feet in.
Oh, big blues now, right there.
And what do you think of downtown Nashville, going into Broadway Street and listening to music today?
My praline pecans were the best thing that's happened today, if that tells you anything. I had a great time.
We did find a good blues club with some good blues music.
Blues and boogie.
Blues and boogie.
But
What was the name of that?
In 800
alley?
feet, turn right onto 4th Avenue
Painter's
South.
Alley.
Painter's Alley. So that was a great place. The other places were really, really loud, and we didn't really hear anybody that we thought we might like. So
at some point since the time we were here last time and this time, we've come to the conclusion that we've gotten old.
we have gotten really old.
We miss our dog, miss our campsite.
We're going home.
We are. We're not even going to stop at Walmart. Just about a half a mile from the park is Sadie Farms.
어디서부터 참을 수 있을까? 벌어진 틈새를 채울 순 있을까? I don't know what to do. We've already spent too
He's your
much
best thing, isn't it?
time.
He's your best thing. He's your best thing. Get
우린 이미 너무 먼 길을 너에게로부터 가장 먼곳 내 마음이 또다시 철없이 널 향하지 않게. Far away. 'Cause I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already spent too much time. I don't know what to do. We've already sp
Every once in a while, you meet someone who has a passion for something that you just wish you could find for something you love. And meet Tom Jones. He makes brooms the same way his grandfather did here at Cedars of Lebanon.
This is from the 1850s. This equipment was originally in my mother's side of the family, so I'm the 4th generation to actually use this equipment. I had to watch. I'll have 2 pair of glasses on here for long.
You want to get the right set of eyes to do it?
Yeah. I'm Tom Jones.
Not the singer Tom Jones.
Not the singer Tom Jones. Don't ask me to sing. But anyway, this is your quick grinder. And what I'm doing here is just adding the broom corn to it. And this is my 16-inch length. Of course, you can put bundles in here, just divide into 2. Actually, I've done this into 2, and I'll probably even break it down into 4. But see, I'm pounding it down here just so I can get all the... You've got to kind of get your broom corn. You want to make sure that it gets under the wire. You just walk up the handle here with it.
So how long do you normally spend making one broom?
I've got about an hour. I don't get in any hurry with any of the brooms. I furnish the labor. Of course, I restored the building here and restored all the equipment.
And tell everybody, your grandfather, this was his building, right?
Yes, it was moved 9 miles. It was actually on the back side of Cedar Forest. His land, of course, a lot of his land is his father, and my great grandfather's land is part of the Cedars of Lebanon State Park.
You'll hang it to dry over here?
To dry. 3 days at the best. Got 3 of them left, of course you should. I'm here every Saturday, all through the year.
Baby turtle in the road here.
Help him along.
Time to go across the road. See him across the road. There you go. Go ahead, keep getting him.
Get him off the road.
Better watch out for his mama.
Sometimes it's hard to be at a place and it's the day you're supposed to check out and you need to go. But today we've got one hike we wanted to do here that we didn't get a chance to do at Cedars of Lebanon. So we're going to drive over and do the Hidden Springs hike.
It's about a 4.5 mile hike to go all the way around this loop. I think we're going to go out about a half a mile and come back. That should be enough for us and Maggie. First sinkhole, it's a limestone sinkhole, and there's going to be a bunch of these on this trail, but it's not a very big one. I guess it might scare you if you were there and it sunk down under your feet and thought maybe you were disappearing, but...
Yeah. So quiet. The birds.
So we're at Cedars of Lebanon, and it's been a really good, bad, and unique stay, and as we rate it, we'll tell you all about that. Here's another sinkhole.
Looks like just a big hole in the ground.
It does, doesn't it?
So the first thing we're going to rank is the campsite itself, and I think we're going to rank that a 7. And you want to tell them why?
You'd think it would be a 10. There are a lot of things we like about it, but one of the primary things is it wasn't the best experience. We got to know our neighbors on one side, and we needed to because our camper came in this way, their camper came in this way, and every time we opened our door, they could say hey to us, and every time they came out, we could say hey to them. Turned out to be a really good situation, but it could have been really bad if they hadn't been great neighbors. 3 sites down from us, last night a family came in that had 15 or 20 people in one site, and they had music blaring that was probably covering the entire campground, and all of us around there were pretty red-faced over that, but no one called the ranger. It did ruin last night as far as sitting out.
But they were blaring music. We were almost going to go ask them if they took requests.
That would have been good. Yeah, we should have. But there's good water pressure. There's 50 and 30 amp, and the sights are perfectly level side to side, not so much up and down, but side to side. And from a campsite perspective, it's good. Lynn pointed out this morning we could have chosen one around the outside and we would have had the privacy we really look for.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for privacy, I would suggest getting a back-end site or one of the loops, a pull-through site on the outside. You do have some privacy then. The ones that make the best use of space in those 3 rows that you come into that main campground, well, they do that. They make the best of the space, but they sacrifice privacy for you. It helped us. We could get the best signal we've had with Starlink since we've been on this trip. But had it not been for that, it probably would be a 9 out of 10. But for us, I think we're being generous at a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's just because we chose
The wrong site?
the wrong site. So,
But
just take that in consideration. It might be our fault.
it would be, but I doubt very seriously we would be friends with Zach and Tori, the young couple from around here now. So there's a benefit of that. Like Lynn's always saying, there's a bright side to everything, and there's a but to it. And the but is we did enjoy meeting that young family there. So just take that. If you want the privacy, stick around the outside and it'll be okay. Okay, we're on a hike right now, so that we thought we would rank the section for hiking. And what's the number?
I think it's a 7. It's a nice walk in the woods. It's beautiful. It's nice and cool. But so far we haven't really seen a whole lot of payoff on any of the hikes that we have. It's just like nice little walks in the woods.
So far there have been some sinkholes, but to tell you the truth, in a lot of places we've gone in Tennessee, we've seen potholes bigger than some of these sinkholes. So that's not a payoff so far. I guess a payoff for us would be a huge waterfall or something like that. So 7 out of 10 for hiking. Next up, we have park amenities, and those are things like restaurants and pickleball and golf and lakes and renting boats and kayaks and other things. They have a splash pool here that may open this summer. We don't know for sure. It has been closed before because of COVID, so we're not certain about that. But if you know, leave a comment down below and let us know.
They have riding stables. They have horses.
Horses are a big thing here. That's a good thing, and that's an extra thing.
Yeah. But I think based on where we have come from, based on the amenities that they offer, we would probably give this one an 8. And one of the amenities that we really enjoyed here was going over to the Sadie Farms right across the road from the park. And I'm sure we've showed that in part of this video. So definitely think that's worth checking out.
Yeah, that's a great stop there. So 8 out of 10 is not bad. We've just come from some really lucky, nice 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 kind of parks.
True.
Tennessee is not one of these states that this one doesn't have quite as many amenities, so it's cheaper, and Fall Creek Falls has a ton more, so it's twice as expensive. One state we know of that does that around us is South Carolina, and it doesn't seem quite fair. A lot of them don't. They don't do that here. You're going to pay the same rate just about everywhere that you go. They don't use dynamic pricing or anything like that, so it seems fair. So it's not like, okay, I had to pay a lot of money for this. Everything's priced fairly. So just keep that in mind.
Also, there was no entrance fee to get into any of these parks, so that's really different for us too.
Hey, look, I found a bench. I'm going to name it Johnny. Get it? Next thing we're going to rate is scenery, and we rated it an 8. We've had a lot of 10 and 10 plus parks we've gone to. The scenery here is beautiful. We're out in the middle of the woods, and the cedar trees are really an anomaly because of all the limestone. Not much else will grow here. We kind of treat this part of the trip as relaxing, recouping, and one day of just going as hard as we can to go to Nashville, and it's kind of worked out really well for that. So 8 out of 10. Lynn said, what does going to Nashville have to do with scenery? Well, We did get to climb over the bridge that goes over the Cumberland River. That was some scenery there.
That was scenery.
But if you've ever seen the crowds in Nashville on Broadway and Music Row, that's a scene. It's not really scenery, but it is a scene. Next thing on the list, how hard is or how difficult is it to get to the site and to the park? Coming off the interstate was easy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's right off the interstate, so it's a good place if you're actually passing through the area. It's a good place to stop overnight. We actually met some subscribers that were on their way to back home, Wisconsin, and this is where they stopped.
Yeah. So it's 10 miles from the interstate to here, if that makes a difference to you. Getting into the site, not difficult at all. It's really wide.
One of the easiest we have.
Just make sure you don't make the same mistake we made, which is to pull too far forward and not be able to reach your electrical cord. We're used to them being in the middle, and it was further back. So
yeah, and we unhooked and had to hook back up.
What do we rate it?
9.
So as we're returning, we will talk to you about the next ranking that we always do, and that is simply, would we return to this park? Would we drive out of our way to get here? Would we stop if we're driving near it? Or would we just skip it? And that's kind of the way we look at it. So let me let Lynn tell you why we would rank this one as a
7.
Yeah.
If we were going to Nashville, we would definitely return here. It's a great park, but considering that we've been to so many great state parks so far, I think if we were returning to the area, which all these state parks are really close together, we would choose one of those.
So this one ranked not as high on some of them. It didn't have 10s a lot of times, but the next two categories are both going to have a 10 because proximity to restaurants and fun things to do. Well, like I said, it's a place you stay to go to Nashville, so a 10. Proximity to grocery stores and other things that you may need while you're here, like going out to Lowe's and getting really good firewood, which is one of the things we recommend. A 10. It's 10 miles away, right across the interstate. When you go back, all those stores are right there, and so it gets a 10. Cedars of Lebanon, our final rating for this park.
I think it adds up to be an 8 of 10.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Cool.
I think we agree with that. So, but I do think that it might be a 10 of 10 for Maggie because there's a zillion squirrels here, and she's had the best time chasing them all.
She has. That's good. So your dog will probably rank it a lot higher than you will.
Yeah.
So drum roll, please. Where does this one rank on the count of 3 between 1 and there's 4 in the list already?
Okay.
So is it going to be first or somewhere in that list on the count of 3?
It's going to be somewhere on the list, but it's not going to be first.
Right. You don't know that. 1.
So 2. What are they? Let me. What are they again? So why don't you name off the parks that we're ranking?
Fall Creek Falls, way up on the top. Just below that, Warriors Path, and then Roan Mountain State Park, which started out as our favorite, and Edgar Evans. So on the count of 3, where does this fall? 1, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah.
We agree?
Agree.
Yeah. So we have a new number 3. It knocks 2 of them down, but it's not a number 1 or number 2.
Yeah.
So tonight we have an open flame barbecue chicken grilled. Gosh. Fuck, I'm in Nashville working for Nashville 911 or something. Crapola. All right. We could hook up to this one, but that one goes to that side because you pull through this way. We've had a great time here though. Our next stop is Rock Island State Park, and we hope you'll come with us as we go there. Are you okay? Did you hurt your knee? Honey, I'm so sorry. And we'll tell you what we think of it honestly and openly, just like we have this time.
See you next week.